Well, you don't know, it's your boy Khoosen Noel, better known as Chosen, repping the area of Kumoto.
Thank God for real. Thank God for my life and the whole of my family. Well, me tired of to see another body on the ground. Me tired of the R.I.P. And me tired to face and jersey. And me tired the cricks and coffee. And you don't know me tired visit the mattress.
For those of you who may not know, the Chosen is spelled a little bit different. It's actually spelled Khoosen. And a lot of people might be in the mind asking why he spelled it that way. And music for me really came as an inspiration when my brother had passed, you know, and when he passed it really hit me in a different way, and I decided to find something to do towards, you know, really making a difference and carrying on a legacy that he had left. And the music literally came to me in the form of a gift, and this is why I decided to come forth and really do music in the manner that which I will be doing music. Right, I'm from the area Kumoto. For those of you who may know and who may not know, I'm actually a humble youth who is trying to make a difference in Trinidad and Tobago. I will basically say, you know, everything is like basically scheduled, you know, priorities, and music is also a priority for me. So you find basically almost each and every day I spend time with family, I also spend time with music, and also spend time doing what is necessary towards building my career, right? Because music is power, and based upon how it is you really execute yourself and execute your music is the kind of reception you'll receive from your fans there. So I would say basically, you know, once you prioritize yourself and you schedule yourself properly, you know, you'll get about your daily tasks pretty easily. You know what I mean? With a little bit of time management and other little things being put into place. So as a writer now, I will say, you know, really and truly with writing, well, for me, when I write, I actually write with an emotional center, meaning that the music that I do is actually based on either true stories that I've witnessed for myself, that I've seen people going through, that I've seen in life growing up. And to really be an effective writer, I will always say, you know, you always know who you are, what type of message you want to send, what's your brand as an artist then. And once you understand your brand in terms of who you is, what you are, and what you really want to give out, what it is you really want to let go, it'll be easy for you to write that music then. You know what I mean? Like, for example, I have some stuff out like Tired and Thank God for Life.
That's why the man gone now the jam. Thank God for life. Thank God for real. Thank God for my life and the whole of my family. Well, thank God for my life. Thank God for real. Thank God for my life and the whole of the community.
Thank God for life. And these things really came from, you know, the death of my brother, my mother, and even some partners and people who were around me that literally hit me at a point that I was least expecting it to. And this is why I will say to writers out there, you know, always base your music on life experiences. Base your music on what you know and what you have knowledge of, and it makes writing much easier for you to go ahead and do. You know what I mean? So to be honest, yeah, let me just use what you know. Use your life experiences, based it on emotional centers, things you might see people go through in your life, like your mom, your dad, your sisters, your cousins, whosoever. There is always a story to be told. And as a writer, I believe once you can tell the story the right way, it will always be effective. As an upcoming artist, you know, I will say there are ways that we ought to also be careful, because music is also a business. So at present, I'm actually trying to go forth and get my stuff copywritten. I'm looking to register myself as an artist as well. And other little methods I use is like, in safeguarding yourself, I will say privacy has a lot to do with it. You also need to be careful to the ears that you put your music towards, because you see, sometimes you write music based upon a vibe, and then you might go play it for somebody else and their vibe really didn't line up with your vibe, and that could be a hit. And by you just functioning off of the vibe of someone else and not where your vibe originally came from, it tend to throw you off, and it tend to actually stop you from fulfilling your maximum potential. So part of safeguarding yourself, I will say, is also staying and sticking to your vibe and sticking to what your gut's telling you. Now, you have to save room for criticism, for growth, but you also have to be careful along the lines of how you step into get your growth, if you understand what I'm saying, because it is a journey. It's long, it's hard, it's steady, but as long as you stick with it, you grind the grind, and you go about it the right way, I personally believe you'll get the results you're looking for. As an artist as well, I will say, you also need to understand what crowd, what type of fans, what type of people you're trying to attract, so that way you will know what line of music you want to be headed into, right? So like for me, I'm someone really want to make an impact, not only national, but international, Caribbean, Trinidad, any way possible that music could be appreciated. I would like to break the barriers as an artist, and that is really key in terms of understanding your crowd, you know what I mean? And I tend to sing music for crowd, not category. So whether you're young, you're old, you're good, you're bad, you're how, you will enjoy listening to the music that Khoosen put out. And it all stems from understanding that being different is never a bad thing. Being unique is never a bad thing. It's just understanding what that is for and executing it at full potential to really making yourself the artist that you want to be. I will say, to be honest, it has made its impact, but for the betterment, in terms of, it actually helped me to sit down, slow down, and really do some reflection and some checking, and really figure out how could I really do more to be a better artist. What could I do to really make my career continue to grow? And as we always say, out of something bad, good must come out of it. And I will say, even though it has its bad impact, it did have its good impact, and I tend to more focus on the good impacts that it had, so that it continued to help me to go forward, to grow, to continue to excel, to be better, and be the best that I could be as an artist. So pertaining to COVID, I embrace what it is, and try to move forward cautiously and do the right thing, practice all safety rules, as they say, the new normal. So for me, I will say, yes, it has its dents, but I still find ways to get out, move, and get things done. Well, at present, I have some stuff out on YouTube. I also have some projects coming. Right, I have some reggae, I have some dancehall, I have some slight R&B mix, and these projects really came from the passing, as I say, of my mother and my brother. A lot of things were said to me before they passed, and I lived to see a lot of things actually came to life when they passed. And I used this experience to actually help create an environment that, if you probably had lost somebody if you've probably been through plenty in life, if you had a lot to deal with in life, you will understand that it's just the road, you know what I mean, and all road has an end. So these projects that I do, I actually have one by the name of Open Apology that's coming. I have one, Can't Believe That You're Gone. I also have another one by the name This Is Why I Became a Musician, and a few others to come. I'm doing some work with LA Records, Graduate Records, and I'm ongoing to do some more work with other producers as well. I will say yes, I have some impact that took place regionally and also internationally, because it actually have some people from New York, I have people from Nigeria who have actually been messaging, from Jamaica who have been messaging, I have people from St. Kitts who is also interested in doing work. And for me it's a pleasure, because I'm only in the business for, let's say, 2 years. I came from a musical family, I born and grew playing music, but never did write music up until the time my brother passed. And from then to now, the type of reception that I've been given, the type of love I've been shown, for me it's really tremendous, and I'm grateful, because to walk the road, as we all know, is never easy. And some of the things that I've accomplished in such short space of time, I know people who have been going for years thus far and still probably didn't crack the ice. So I am grateful for, even if it might be little, for me it's still a pleasure to actually be able to make the impact. And for this I am grateful. And to anybody out there who might be looking and searching for that impact as well, I will say, stand firm again, stand firm for what you believe in, and work towards your craft and better in your craft. Spend time with your music and it will worth it in the end. Understand who you are as a human being and what it is you really want to accomplish in the music world. It will help you be a better artist. They say someone like Buju will be nice. Locally, I will say, you know, I have a few local people that I respect, despite, you know, I will say Isasha, Jelano. These are people I admire their music because of the fact that they really and truly bring messages through music. And this is what I really took within myself and understand that this is what music is really about for me. You know what I mean? Well, I will say I'm an artist who basically will be versatile, because of the fact that the genre doesn't really differentiate if I could do it or if I can't do it. Whether it be reggae, whether it be soca, dancehall, parang, calypso, you could expect to get a nice message, a wonderful song coming from Khoosen. Because, well, as I say, I'm born and grew in a village, Kumoto, where there is a lot of talent, a lot of versatility, a lot of gifted people. And I will stand and say my brother was one of the gifted ones who had passed. And the last thing he said to me was, "Little brother, 2019 I had to make it." And he, unfortunately, 2019 never meet him in life. But this is where my journey started, and this is where I became who I am. This is why my name is Khoosen, because this guy was a legend, and we wasn't full 100, we was like 85% as brothers. And when he passed, it really did hurt me to know that I never got the chance to say sorry. So this musical journey literally is me saying sorry to my brother for not being full 100. And I must say a lot of great things has happened since then. You know, despite how it ended, the beginning of new things has been tremendous. And I am grateful to God most of all for the gift. And I intend to use the gift for the right thing, to do the right thing, and demonstrate the right thing for the younger ones coming up. I am also a very talented young person who has high aspirations, not only in music, but as I say, to make a difference, you have to be the difference. And once given the opportunity for my light to shine, I intend to allow light to shine on others like myself, to really be a blessing to people. I also would like to execute like a movie, have like a little TV series or some stuff. There are a lot of things in plan, in making. It's just to bring things to life, and it's just taking things one step at a time. You know what I mean? Start with the music, get what you're looking for, and then from there we start to push and make the rest of things come on to board, because actually charity is one of my biggest focus once given the opportunity and permitted to. You know what I mean? Charity is a big key thing in my notes for when it is the light is given. So yes, music is there, but we're also here on a mission to do more than just music. You know what I mean? Music is just part of the way to creating the impact, but we also have other things putting in place right now to create that impact alongside the music. So for those of you who might be trying to get in contact with me, who might be trying to reach, you can check out my YouTube. It's actually just KHOOSEN, Chosen. You could reach me on Facebook, Kerwin Noel, KERWINNOEL, or you could also use Chosen, KHOOSEN, Instagram, Chosen07. My contact number actually is 1-868-367-5954. To everybody in my hometown, I want you to know, thanks for the love, thanks for the support. Keep on supporting, keep on sharing, and let me make it reach as far as it's supposed to reach. You know what I mean? And even anybody around who might be looking onto this and may know me, feel free to go check it out, like, subscribe, share, forward, and let me make the thing reach the level it's supposed to be at. For anybody else other than in the village who have been getting love and support, I want to say thanks. I also want to say thanks to District TT, Jpah Music Group, Third World Sound System, and Greenyard for this opportunity given. I'd also like to big up Kambule Media, King Photo Studio, for actually getting this project completed and done. Enough respect to everybody. Thanks again. I'm really grateful for the opportunity, and I intend to make it count. Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. Remember, it's your boy Chosen, KHOOSEN.